No,
Yeah,
you got it
I was
right.
glad I was right about that. No, I was glad I was right about that because he was the only one that really made sense. Bloody Mary, I mean, she'd be announcing it. Tweedledum is too stupid. Georgie's the only one who could really, he knew where the women were gonna be. He could get them to those places and kill them. He's the only one that really made
I
sense.
mean,
I just,
when there's a dead prostitute, you always look at the pimp first. That's just rule of thumb.
yeah, there you go. Problem was his exact motive, which again was that the crooked man told him.
Now let me ask you this, Archimage. What's your questions that you
I
still
want to know
feel
why
unanswered?
the man had them killed.
Because they tried to run away.
Yeah, but why leave their heads in front of the building?
Okay, yeah, he's actually. I think he actually will reveal that. I think you do get a chance to ask him that when we capture him.
Yeah, that's bothering me. I don't understand the message. I mean, if it was to tell the other prostitutes, hey, don't run away, it'd make more sense to leave the heads either where they were or in front of the whorehouse.
But ask yourself this: how many well, no, none of them would live in front of the Fable Town.
The big bad wolf.
Better be.
Oh yeah, it's time.
You used to be something.
Used to. Have you not seen what I've been doing?
So,
It's getting their stalker on.
well, there you got Nerissa, Faith, and I believe that's supposed to be Lily glamored up.
Nice.
And well, you can see why they chose to kill Faith. Because they knew he went to the sheriff.
They used to fear you.
I think they still do.
They'd hide
It's this used to thing.
Small shivering bodies would fit.
Oh wow, the controls are going really awkward right now.
See that. Silver bullets.
Yep.
The big bad wolf.
Now, the way Mary powers work, she can come out of any reflective surface.
Yeah, no, I guess that.
So,
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy.
she's pretty tough.
I'd imagine. No, they've had that in a lot of different mediums. There was even a Power Rangers episode that had
I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associates.
Yeah, I can think of one Power Rangers episode. I don't know if it's the same one you're thinking of.
I think about the one from SPD.
Out of my way.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of as well.
Heck, I
Yeah.
think a lot, like about a third of all the Power Rangers had a mirror-based villain.
Why?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hit
Does
fast
that
enough.
usually work for you?
Yeah.
You planning to kill me with your eyeballs?
I know she duck it when
I
you try to
assume
hit
your
her.
mother taught you how to fight proper? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh.
That's about right.
Come on. Is that the best you can do?
Ah, shit.
I certainly hope not.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get my A game on now. Mary's no joke.
Gotcha. Go for it.
So if I go quiet, that's why. I'm just trying to hit all these quick time events.
Gotcha.
And wait till you see Mary's true form.
She's got a true form.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
her. Yeah, that's her half. That's her human form.
All right. Some kind of bat.
Think about her legend.
Vampire.
Well, think about her legend, how she goes about killing people, and her urban legends. Oh, I at least hit that. Oh shit.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Imagine if you see that coming out of the mirror.
Yeah, that scared me too. That's creepy.
And that broken glass sound.
Nice touch.
Yeah, that's the creepiest part, really. So you can also make copies of herself out every reflection.
That's there.
Oh yeah. Get ready for a big fight.
Go for it. There we go. Ah, that.
You see why I like Bigby now.
Yeah. Oh, is he going to?
He's gonna huff and puff.
Yeah.
Was there any other way he could end this fight?
This was worth the wait.
Oh yeah, they delivered with this fight.
Jeez.
So you can see why they wanted the big bad wolf as the chef.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that.
I wish we could capture the Crooked Man just like completely naked right now. How his clothes ended up
Also,
right there.
explain that.
They was on him the entire time, so either someone left him clothes.
And they're not even... Okay, yeah, no, that's some bullshit.
Told you.
Hello, Bigby.
Only thing I can think of is the Crooked Man left him
One
clothes.
good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Because I left you some clothes.
Gun holes.
Oh, okay.
I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
X.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
X.
Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
B.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman.
Fucking knew he was gonna say that.
I figured he was going to say that, but I thought he might give us more.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought...
Just say I am going to agree to his terms, right?
No, yeah, you get the option to agree to his term, but I am taking that gun away from him.
If you
No, that's
decide
fine,
to
but I do want to take him alive.
like murder,
No, you get the option to take him in.
but you will have a difficult time.
What would happen if I did murder him at a
You would bring his lifeless carcass to the rest of Fabletown.
You're often reckless.
And that's just the end of the game?
No, you go through the trial scene. It's just he's dead.
Care about here.
So rather than him explaining everything,
Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
X.
Because those are two very different things.
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
you gave the order.
Gee. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I
Don't answer
understand
that.
You have an obligation to bring me back, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
X.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Oh, I'm not gonna let you keep a gun. Who let a prisoner keep a gun?
Pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
If you hit him, you break his nose. So you make his nose even more crooked.
Well, at that point, I can only
Or
help him.
punishment.
Yeah, you really can't tell his nose is broken.
God, he's tall, isn't he? Or
Oh,
are
yeah,
we
he-
short?
I don't know because I think one leg is longer than the other, if I'm not mistaken. Because of he's crooked, if I recall correctly.
I know. But
I can actually tell how tall Bigby is, though.
Bigby's over 6 feet.
Yes.
Really?
I think so. Zed, feel free to look that up because I can't remember.
No, White is really tall because she's about eye level.
Wait, is he about his? I can't remember. I know that he's fit. He's average male height, if not above average.
Are you okay?
Okay, wait. I think Beast is 6'2", I think? I gotta look this shit up now.
Hang on, I'm looking it up right now.
Why?
What happened with Mary?
well, he didn't make it easy.
Yeah, we got like so many dead bodies out there.
He's here. We got him.
We can talk
By the
about
way,
it
if the
later.
coroner calls with
Well,
like
Sheriff,
6 new
I'm
orders, that's not my fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
But that,
If someone
That's
asks
5'8".
5'8",
I know-
okay. Oh wow, he's shorter than me.
Back in one piece.
Oh, he's 5'8"?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now throw
That's
this
what I thought.
asshole
He seemed
down the
kinda
fucking
short.
well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily.
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This? You should
Wait,
feel
is this
shame.
a trial?
Everyone, can I have your attention?
So this is where the
Thank
trial
you all
began.
for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt
Act.
you, Miss White.
Again, he gave the order.
But you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So
Yes,
you're
Ash.
saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel?
He
now?
died because your man killed him.
Out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Why?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe
I-
it's him.
oh, that was pretty
so you
clear.
see, the culprit has been
Also, no one gets to be mad about
Doesn't
him dying.
change it.
I refuse
We'll
to
deal
believe
with it
anyone
later,
would be
but
angry
right
about
now,
that.
you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm
X.
well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
Additionally,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I think
of
it's been so
fraud,
long I don't remember
extortion,
fully sitting through this
racketeering,
scene,
and
so I
the
don't remember
illegal
that.
possession and sale of magical
Why?
artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
I felt like that was the best
Anything
answer.
you
No, I
He
think I
deserved
said
that
the
one.
same thing.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on.
involved.
It's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Why?
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Because I have
The
questions
Crooked Man
that
has
need
committed crimes
answering.
against
Oh,
the
God.
community, and most importantly, its citizens.
You just break through the fucking screen and
Are
shout
enough
it.
to justify death, upon which your
A
body
reverse
will be
break of the
committed to
fourth
the
wall.
Where it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You
fuck?
really want
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
I like her.
Yeah, too bad you follow her snap judgment and burnt that tree.
Yeah.
That may come back to bite you in the ass during this trial.
Thank you, Miss
I'm
White.
sure it will.
You've
On a
all
side
admitted
note, I actually did
don't
think
have
that
to
she
tell
would
you
burn that tree no matter what.
was.
No.
No.
He was
Yeah, I was.
Bigby actually manages to stop her.
In my
Because-
game, I made,
hired him as a
I
faithful
recruited the
servant.
witch to my side,
To a
so she was
No,
working
'cause-
for us at the end of the
You get to
game.
your point or what?
Well, I'll also say, if you don't burn it, Snow can't do anything. It's not like she has a lighter and she doesn't take
No
big.
idea how
Yeah.
he killed those women. It was his business, and for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing.
So he's full of shit right
That's
now.
fucking
Bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter
X.
of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
No.
Maybe. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking
I was
about?
attacked.
X.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was
no.
Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes.
You're the one who said fuck it with the negotiation.
There's like 64 dead corpses outside because of a little bit carried away.
That's what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man just to save someone.
X.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see. You want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate
Yes,
that.
I have wanted to do that this whole time.
My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their
You
own
know, I would
decisions.
believe that if he didn't have chains and shackles
What about Lily?
in one of his
She wasn't
offices.
free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
That was Crane.
B.
Crane
Yeah.
was the one
Because-
who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had
So,
in the homelands. Everything that
I've
she
never
had
seen what he's gonna do.
with nowhere else to
I know
turn,
what he
she
says
came to me
when
for help.
he
And
does
what
the
did I do
scene.
for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn
Oh,
we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living.
So you better think of some good excuses right now.
They do.
You
Right.
burned my tree to ashes.
So in my games, he said Snow White wanted to burn the tree.
see? Why would you do
X.
that?
There's more to this than they're saying, okay?
And
It was necessary
he
to
also
keep
said,
this
but
town
Bigby
safe.
saved my tree.
Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if
X.
things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid
Thank
of him,
you, Beast.
even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Oh, I'm surprised you got onto Greenleaf.
Wow. Go Snow.
In my game, that made sense.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially
That's
given
fair.
Bigby's
Just wait for it.
history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So,
Why?
are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
I like how Snow was like, what the fuck?
This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him. Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
X.
Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder.
He tried to kill me.
He works for her.
That is fair. They shot him several times.
That was justified.
That was justified.
That was...
All of it was
Someone
justified.
who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate.
He shot me!
They attacked you, fucking moron!
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with you too, honey. They shot me with shotguns.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different. What?
Why?
You shouldn't be held accountable.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
Ouch.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish.
You tried to shoot me!
I did not order those two girls dead.
So this is the part a lot of people did not like about this last chapter. How quickly he tried to use this bullshit to cover up his ass.
For their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
Laws apply when we need them.
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Okay, and with that, I am going to stop this recording real fast and start back up because